Okay, so what is once again up, everybody on YouTube? This is Two Bros Gaming HD coming straight at you with yet again another video this Monday evening right here. Actually, just 2 hours before the new CLAAS DLC will be released for Farmers Simulator 2019. I'm pretty stoked about it because I am a big CLAAS fan of the CLAAS Selection Combine, so I'm really looking forward to the CLAAS equipment coming right here to the game. I hope that you guys have the same excitement as I do, and to show your excitement, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up on this video, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel right here for more videos. We are basically gonna go ahead in this video and see what the whole DLC will actually contain, and yeah, I guess that we should just basically start out. So I'm gonna take it like in a regular class from top to bottom on what is actually being found on the internet. So right here we do have 4 tractors right now, and it is the small CLAAS Arion 460 to 410. It is the CLAAS Arion 660 to 610. Actually, it is the opposite way, like 610 to 660, because the 660 is the biggest one. Then we have the CLAAS Action, 800 to 870, and then we have the CLAAS Action 920 to 960 right there. So those are 4 of the tractors that we do have right here coming up for the game, like in a matter of 1.5 hours. So it's gonna be pretty exciting to see these new things come alive. So we are basically gonna go ahead and head to the next 4 items or 6 items that we do have right here. So here is the picture. And of course we do also have the CLAAS Exterion 4000 to 5000, which is the biggest tractor in the series of CLAAS, the Exterion 5000. Then we do have the CLAAS Scorpion, which is a telehandler. We do have the CLAAS Torion 956 Sinus, and we do have the CLAAS Torion 636, and we do also have the biggest one, the CLAAS Torion 914, which is of course in the class of wheel loaders, so that is also pretty exciting right there. So those are the ones that we do have right here, looking quite sick too. Let's go to the next one right here. Right here we are down to the harvester already, and the most anticipated thing is basically the election. I think in this package it is definitely something that I'm gonna go ahead and play with, like for real. So if you go into this right here, we do of course have the new top of the line from CLAAS brand. We do have the CLAAS Selection 8900, which is the biggest combine ever made from CLAAS, of course. Then we do have the CLAAS Convio 1213 with 1230, which is the new header for the combine. We do also have the CLAAS Courier 1275C, which is a corn header, and we do have a CLAAS Tucano 580, which is of course one of the smaller harvesters. But basically, I'm gonna head straight into it. Go ahead and play with the Election 8900 because that is probably my most wanted mod in the game of Farmers Simulator 2019 right here. I am pretty excited about the new CLAAS brand coming to the game, but most of all I'm waiting for that combine to come right here, the Election 8900, because here in Denmark the most popular combine so far as I know is the CLAAS Election. So yeah, we're gonna head to the next one right here. Where do you have it? There's some more combine things right here. It is, for example, the CLAAS Vario 770, which is a small header for the Torio. We do also have a CLAAS Courier 875 FC, which is a corn header for the small combine that you saw like on the previous picture. And then, once again, one of the anticipated mods for me or for my sake is the CLAAS Jaguar 980, which is a forage harvester, and also the CLAAS Jaguar 960 TT with the Terra tracks on, which is a new one that came out in 2017 if I'm correct, like 2 years ago. It was actually shown at the Agritechnica in 2017. I was down there, I recorded it, and I actually took some picture of it. And yeah, it is pretty cool. This is also a forage harvester that can just go in deep mud and stuff like that, which is pretty exciting. Next up right here, or the next picture and the next mod line is of course the headers for these forage harvesters. There we have the CLAAS obvious 750, which is a 7.5 meter wide header. I don't know how many rows it actually take, but I could probably say 10, I guess. And then we have the Orbis 900, which is the biggest one for corn headers, and I guess it takes 14, which is a big amount of rows, like 14 rows. It's pretty cool. Actually, I know from some of the farmers here in Denmark that the Orbis, both the 750 and the 900s, is actually some pretty bad forage harvester headers for corn somehow. So most of the people right here who has CLAAS forage harvesters use Kemper headers, and otherwise they use Krone headers, because Krone and Kemper is probably the one who makes the best headers for forage harvest when it comes to corn harvest, or corn chopping, of course, as it is called. Then we of course have something for grass, which is the CLAAS Pickup 300, also a forage harvester, and we do have the CLAAS Direct Disc 500, which is made for just taking like direct seed from the field, like crops and stuff like that. You just put it in and you actually chop it up for the cows and stuff like that. That is also pretty exciting. So yeah, that's what we have right here from the beginning. We're gonna go to the next one right here, which is actually just something that we're probably not gonna go ahead and use, or actually I'm not gonna go ahead and use. This is the header trailers. We have a header trailer Convio 1230, which is for the big header. Then we have the Convio 1275C, which is for the corn header, for the big one. And then we have the Direct Disc 500 trailer, which is for also one of the headers. Then we have the Review 770 trailer, which is once again also for one of these headers right here. So that is what we do have right here. Let's go ahead and take some more interesting things right here. So that should be pretty good right here with the next one, which is actually tippers or cargo wagons. We do have the CLAAS Cargo 750 right here, the first one of the trailers. Then we have the 760 trailer, which is actually pretty cool. There is some of the farmers here in Denmark that already use these new tippers or new trailers right here from CLAAS brand, and they look pretty exciting and pretty cool. Then we do also have the CLAAS Cargo 9500, which is a loading wagon that just takes grass direct from the ground. We do have the CLAAS Disco 2600 FC, which is of course in the class of movers. So that is what we do have right there from that beginning. Let's go ahead and take the next one right here. Of course, we have the Disco 1100C right here, which is also a mover, of course. And then we have the CLAAS Quadrant 5300, which is of course in the baling technology. We do have the CLAAS Roland 455 RC Unirab, which is in the baling technology for round bales. And we do have the CLAAS FL120C, which is of course the front loader. So that is also some pretty exciting things that we do have right there. Next up, right here. So right here we do have like some other things that we're probably not going to use that much at the moment, but we have a CLAAS FL140, which is a front loader. We do have a CLAAS V600, which is a weight, I think that's 600 kilograms. Yeah, that is 600 kilograms. It says it on the front of it. We have the V900, 900 kilograms, and we have the V1800, which is 1800 kilograms. So that's pretty exciting too. Next up, right here, the last but not least, we do have the bonus mods that actually comes in the DLC. We have the CLAAS Torian 1914 Dev Mule, which is actually something that actually has like graphics on it, which is of course one of the biggest wheel loaders in the CLAAS thing. Then we have the old CLAAS Dominator 108 SL Maxi, which is of course a harvester. For that we have the CLAAS C510 header, and we do have for that header the C510 trailer, of course, for that small header. So that is what we do have right here at the beginning, and it is looking quite cool right here right now at the moment, I have to say. And I'm even just more stoked about the upcoming DLC that is coming out in under 1.5 hours right now. So you guys should pretty much stay tuned for that. We're definitely going to go ahead and check a look at it in the first video after midnight right here on the channel. So thanks for watching and thanks for coming through. We're gonna see you guys later. Bye.